Welcome to the meditation realm, Planeswalkers. I'm Caleb, your guide to the Blind Eternity. And in today's video, we got ourselves another collector booster from Dominaria United. I'm looking forward to see if we get lucky again with a Legends card and can actually get a more valuable one. But just the chances of getting one at only 3% is... Hey, we got there. We got there on the last one. Let's see if we can get there on this one. These sets again, the art in this set, with the stained glass specifically as well, is just so beautiful. And yes, for this video, I've adjusted my camera to zoom in on the cards even more, because I really want to focus on some of those stained glass cards. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the box topper. Oh! Hell yeah! Foil Tetsuo. That's one hell of a box topper. I thought they were limited to the uncommon guys. Nice. Well, that's a good start. This guy's rival here, they don't really get along. Just saying. If you know MTG lore. I read up a lot on the lore. I have watched several of the other channels that do lore, and I would highly recommend them as well if you enjoy it. So alright, we're gonna go ahead and kind of blast through our uncommons and commons here. Alright, we got a foil land. Wrath, the Weatherlight Stalwart. Ratadrabic of Urborg. Urborg, not Urborg. For our foil rare. Defiler of Vigor for our first mythic. Oh wait, no, it's only just a rare. I thought those guys were mythic. Our stained glass foil, we have Relic Mons, the War Chief. Again, just love the look of this art. The stained glass, it's textured. Again, I wish the textures were only on just rare cards, but that's another story. We got a Tuarwaki, the Younger. Hazazon, Shaper of Sand. Back-to-back foil etched cards there. Braids, the Arisen Nightmare for another textured card. Nice. And then we have Stronghold Arena for our foil rare. Well, borderless. Nice. And then our token. Alright. Not a bad start. Get through our pack through here. Zoom in through our commons and uncommons. Alright. Now we got a mountain stained glass. Always excellent looking. Our texture foil and the stained glass is also Ellis Ilcor, the Sadistic Pilgrim. Foil, Golden Argosy. Plaza of Heroes and the Borderless. Going to be a great card for Commander. And we've got a textured foil. Nice. Lagomos, Hand of Hatred. And that stained glass art. Tobias, the Doomed Conqueror. Another Tetsuo for our mythic. And we got a Caves of Koilos for borderless. And back-to-back Caves of Koilos and borderless, this time in foil. Right on. Again, I'm real happy to get the Commander, those lands for Commander. They are always good. Right through our packs opening here. Alright, skipping through our commons and uncommons. To our planes. Ooh, nice. Ooh, and it's textured. Yeah, textured foil in the stained glass braids, Arisen Nightmare. Great start. And then we got a Llanowar Green Widow for those of you guys who want to domain it up in Modern. Speaking of domaining, we've got Rahdo's Firebrand, Tori, stained glass, textured, Torwaki, not either of those. We got Stang, Echo Warrior, ooh, stained glass, Shanna, Purifying Blade for our Mythic. And then, oh, this is another domain card that's definitely been debating mostly in Modern plays, what I've been reading. Leyline Binding. Yeah, I don't know if Commander is going to want to play that in a 5-color, but you may. But I think that's more just going to be constructed Modern play. Maybe Pioneer. I don't think Standard has really the land to be able to pull off a 5-color deck domain, especially with no fetches. Alright, skipping through our first commons, uncommons. Stained glass land, always beautiful, picking up a ton of these. Ooh, we've got a textured stained glass rare. Namata, the Primeval Warden. Nice. Another good start. Plaza of Heroes in that foil. Nice. Guardian of New Benalia in the borderless. Got the Nail, the Zoa Aeronaut. Say that 5 times fast. Tobias, Doom Conqueror. Foil etched. Jetted Ohanan Mercenary for our Mythic. Alright. And, oh, back-to-back Mythics. We got a borderless Karn, Living Legacy. And then we got a foil borderless Guardian of New Benalia. Right on. Not too bad. Well, Karn looks really good. I don't think he's going to see a lot of play. Creating tapped Power Stones, and you can only use that mana to cast you can't use this mana to cast a non-artifact spell. So you can only cast artifacts with it, or use it to activate abilities. And to me, I'm disappointed that you have to spend mana to be able to use a Planeswalker ability to be any effect. Like, that just shouldn't be a thing. Especially if you're going to spend, say, 4 mana the turn after you play that, ticking down his thing, look at the top 4 and still only get 1 card. Like, no, he's too weak. I mean, I could see maybe a dedicated artifact deck or colorless deck playing him, because your deck's going to be 80% artifacts, but I don't know what constructed deck is going to want to play him. But we do have Brothers War coming around the corner, so maybe I'm wrong, and he'll just become the main power of Standard. Alright, textured foil, we got Nail again, foil rare, Leaf Crown Visionary, Rosnacht, the Heir of Roga, our Kobold Warriors. Great to see aggressive Kobolds, it's funny. Durturk Burn Rattle, or Borderturk Bone Rattle, I should say, and our textured foil, stained glass. Ramirez de Pietro. We got a Torsten, founder of Benalia, for our Mythic in the foil etched. King Darien and the stained glass art. Ooh, there's a good hit. Our Phyrexian Ajani completed. Poor guy got turned away. And it's really hard to even tell. You got to look at the skin to see where you can actually, this one you can actually see where, more of the Phyrexian stuff with like the metal showing through his skin that's tearing, his eyes red. I mean, I think that's really about it visually. But great, cool. It's interesting. I'm interested to see how this Phyrexian arc is gonna end. It seems to me now that we're going next set is Brothers War. So with where the story ended with Teferi, it seems like he's gonna go back in time, or maybe him and Karn will end up being able to go back in time and figure out a way to be able to help fight the Phyrexians. My bet, I'm betting on that they are gonna use the same Phyrexian or Juggernaut vehicles that they used back in the day to fight them that Urza built. So I'm imagining that we'll actually see vehicle forms of those Planeswalker specific Juggernaut vehicles, or I can't remember what the exact name is for them off the top of my head, but that's what I'm predicting, and that somehow we'll use them to transport them to the future. Maybe a Tezzeret will actually help us using the planar portal. If that ends up happening, I will be recalling this back to this video. Sorry, I got distracted talking about lore. Queen Elanel. Stained glass again. These cards look just so pretty. Leyline Binding for our foil rare. Again, this guy's going to be great in Modern. Pretty positive. Cadric, Soul Kindler. Borderless. Ellis Ilcor and our textured foil. Stained glass. Jasmine Boreal in the foil etched. And then we've got a King Darien and the stained glass. A Sulphur Springs, borderless. And then a Braids, a Risen Nightmare in the stained glass foil. Nice. Cool. Again, very pretty art on all these stained glass cards. I'm looking forward to seeing more of those in the future. When they first introduced those as the Secret Lair bonus cards, it was really so awesome. Oh, camera's trying to adjust here, folks. But I kind of got disappointed at how long they started keep passing those out in the Secret Lairs, and just getting the uncommon stained glass cards over and over again. Not very much of them worth value, but if you've never had one, it's good. So, textured foil, got a Bard, the Argothian Recruiter. Astor, Bearer of Blades. I got a Tiller Engine. Tatyova, Steward of Tides. General Marhal, El's Dragon. And then we got Rasputin, the Neuromancer. Hadazon, Shaper of Sand. And our last card is a foil borderless Voldalian Mind Center. Alright. Not a great pack. Not bad. Moving on to the next one. I'm curious to see how many people actually pull any Legends cards that are actually worth value with how many commons and uncommons are in the set. This guy, Tangent, going to be really good for Commander. I plan on putting him in a Veyran deck that I have. That type of effect for your whole team, and he's only a 2-drop. Definitely going to be very blowouty out of nowhere. Alright. Stained Glass Land, Forest. Got Tura for our foil textured. Ooh, we got our... Ooh, there's a good one. This is one I was looking forward to using in Commander. Sierra Paragon, our foil mythic to start off with. Nice. I definitely see this guy seeing Modern play and other constructed formats as well. Urborg Lurgoyf for our next rare. We've got Balmor, the Battle Maze Captain. A General Marholt again. Ratadrabic of Urborg. A Darker Waste in the Borderless. And, ooh, we got a Mythic Borderless foil with Human Diplomacy. Nice. That's definitely going to see some Commander play. What is it, the Oro Mono Blue guy? Just throw him in there and just make a bunch of token copies of other stuff, and then, oh, that's going to get out of hand so quick. Oros? Am I getting the name right? I forget, I've never actually played the guy. Alright. Swamp. Aaron. Benalia's Ruin. Foil Corpuscent Forest. Dragon to the bottom. Nashal Foil. Stained Glass. Tobias. Doomed Conqueror. Zira. The Golden Sting. One of the Commander cards. Ooh, there we go. Shieldred, the Apocalypse for our Mythic and the alternate art. Nice. I do like that. And then we got a foil, Defiler of Faith, for our last card. Again, these defilers, I think you're going to see some commander play. Like, they reduce cost, basically, by paying 2 life and then getting an effect off casting the cards in your deck. Always good. Always good. Right on. So, been a great collector box so far, down to the last 3 packs. Thank you again for joining me. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. I've got a Patreon account if you feel like helping support the channel. But again, just you showing up and watching the video is always great. Alright, stained glass foil, island. We got Rada for our textured foil. Ooh. Mythic Solkanar foil. The Tainted. He's going to be a fun one for Commander. And I think limited, constructed, he might actually see some amount of play. Runeville Horror. Garna. Blood Fist of Killed. We got a Torwalkie, the Younger. Ramses, the Assassin Lord. Another guy that you're going to get hated on for playing as your commander. The Ever-Changing Dane. And the Worm Speaker, Baru. Alright. No mythics in that one. Let's see, we get the second to last pack here. No Legends cards either. So, again, only 3% chance. So, I didn't expect to get one in my last box. I didn't expect to get one in this box. I did get one in the last box. So, you know, luck does happen. Ooh, looks pretty. So, we got a textured foil stained glass Rith, the Liberated Primeval, as our first mythic card. Nice. I don't think this guy's overpowered. I think he's pretty well balanced. A 5/5 for 5 with a couple of effects. Definitely just mostly for Dragon Tribal. I don't see him playing as a commander because that dealing excess damage to create dragons is like meh. But personal opinion, we'll see how he actually plays. Alright. Then we got a Haughty Djinn for our next foil rare. A Tyrannical Pit Lord for our next rare. Rona, Shieldress Faithful, stained glass foil. Jasmine, Boreal of 7. We got a stained glass commander card, the Golden Sting. Or not stained glass, foil etched. Ratadrabic of Urborg in the stained glass. And Thran Portal in the foil borderless. Alright. Last pack, folks. Let's see how lucky we can get here. I've got a few cards that I'm already looking forward to throw into some commander decks. Skipping through my comments and comments. Let me know what you're most excited for to play in commander, if you're building a new commander from this set and down in the comments. Alright, so we got Legamos, uncommon, texture foil. King Darien for a rare foil. Llanowar Green Widow. Bard, the Agivian Recruiter. Torwalkie the Younger. Too many uncommons I feel on these right now. The Raven Man. We got a Mythic. Another Rith. Okay. And the stained glass. And then a foil Yamato to take us off. So it's pretty hard to gain on so many of these cards. Looking forward to playing these in Commander. Thank you again for joining me, my friends. Always glad to have you with me. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed my content, and I'm always just happy to have you here. I'll talk to you again soon.